Hi, everybody. Welcome to Oakville Improv's Live and Unmuted. Congratulations, Amy. You timed that just perfectly with a little bit of stretch, but hey, that was great. Welcome to Live and Unmuted. This is our show that we do once a month online. We've been doing it all the way since back in the pandemic. We used to be doing it every 2 weeks. Now we're doing it on a monthly basis. This will be our first one of 2022. Today is the first day of February. And I am probably legally contracted to not say Happy New Year to you because it's not January anymore and you have to cut it off somewhere. But oops, I already said it. So let's just keep it. Happy New Year to you. What we have to do is we're going to do about 45 minutes of improv for you tonight. We're going to get some suggestions from you off the top and use those to power through sort of a stream of consciousness creation of improvised scenes back and forth. Some things may reoccur, some things may not. They may mesh together, or it may just be just a big dog's breakfast worth of improv. So if you've got a dog that hasn't had breakfast today, get him up near the screen and he'll enjoy it too. Let's bring out our players this evening. So you can see everybody who's going to be here tonight joining us from our Oakville Improv team are Lisa Gachet, Christine Pillman, and special guest tonight, Miss Terry Sco. Hey, Terry, thanks for joining us tonight. So great to have you here. So great to have you all here. And so great to have you here, audience, to be with us. We also have tonight Mr. Rob Williams Jr. on the keys, playing music and sound effects. And if you're interested, Mr. Rob Williams Sr. is in the audience with you. I'd like to now get a few suggestions from you to start the show, and then we're going to turn it over to Christine, who will give us a little bit of a monologue, a short story to start. So why don't you guys take a break, get you relax backstage, and have another couple of drinks in the green room while I get some suggestions from the audience. Now, if you've never been to an online improv show before, you may not realize that we take our suggestions via chat. So if you look down at the bottom of your Zoom screen, you will see the chat button there. If you click that, it'll pop open a little window to the side. I'm not sure where it shows up online if you're using your phone or a tablet, but I'm a desktop guy, so stick with me on that. And what we're going to do is get a few suggestions from you, let's see. Let's make sure your chat's working. So why don't you just type in for me the name of a good friend of yours. Just anyone's first name. Some great first names of people. These are the people you really care about. Like nice people, people who make you smile, people that are happy people. Lovely. Okay, great. I see some names there. Mary, Susie, Bree, Monica. Lovely. We know that the chat is working. That's excellent. Thank you. Oakville Improv. Thank you, David. Wonderful. Okay, and let's do something a little bit more challenging now. Give me a type of building, like say a hotel or a bowling alley, a type of building that you might visit for a specific purpose. A rundown shack, a yurt. Ah, very nice, yurts. You know, there's a guy named David Raitt on the internet, not me, who actually sells yurts. You can look that up. I think it may actually be the David Raitt, the musician, the blues singer, who's the brother of Bonnie Raitt. But that's enough about me. Swimming center, film studio, a shipping container turned into a storage facility. That's very specific. Excellent. Okay. Hey, you know what? It's the first day of February. That means 2 weeks to Valentine's Day. So get moving on that. What is a gift that you would like to give somebody for Valentine's Day? And hope that they're not here tonight and you're going to give it away. What's a nice gift you're going to give someone for Valentine's Day? Something lovely, something pleasant, something would bring joy to your significant other or the object of your Valentine desire. Chocolates, cinema tickets, lovely. Vacation. Oh, vacation. Wow. Somebody's been saving up their money the last couple of years. Massage. Give the dog a bone. Lovely. That's great. Okay. Here's another one. What's the last thing that you had to go to Google to look up? The last thing. You may have to check your browser history while you're online. Remembering that this is not necessarily a family show, so whatever's in your browser history, you be careful. By the way, this is not specifically a family-friendly show, so it could go anywhere. So if you have any young children, viewer discretion is advised. Let's see. You looked up what a riff is, R-I-F. How long stew can last in the fridge without making you sick? Well, that's a good one. What's the most bitter tea? Municipal taxes? And how long can you keep chicken in the deep freeze? Okay, that's a good one. One last one. Here's something this is your ultimate lightning round challenge. What would be the 11th commandment? You have these standard ones like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not murder, steal, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, which is very patriarchal and specific. What will be the 11th one? What's the one that didn't make the list? Thou shalt what? Thou shalt not worry too much. Excellent. That's a great one. Thou shalt not eat your dad's brownies. I feel like that's something you may have done recently, David. You shall not steal food from other people's plates. Ignore the first 10. There's a great one. All right. Thou shalt always wear a mask, and that's a great one too. Okay. Excellent. Please stick around at the end of the show because I have some very important announcements about upcoming events and shows for Oakville Improv. But for now, we're going to turn it over to Christine Pillman, and now we bring you Live and Unmuted.
Hello. So nice to not see everybody. That didn't come out right. It would be nice to see you, but I can't see you. I can just see myself. I jotted down some of those ideas from the chat, so thank you very much. The one that struck me first was the name Susie, because it reminded me of my very best friend that I met in 9th grade. And we were on the softball team together, and we just clicked, and we became really good friends, a couple tall, awkward redheads. And we were great friends through high school. And then we kind of grew apart a little bit in our early 20s. But then after I had kids, she was just over all the time. And she's such a great friend. We went to Vegas together when we turned 40. Oh, that was really fun. Eating Burger King on the hotel room floor. I thought we were like David Hasselhoff. Oh, good times. The gambling. That was really stupid. But another one that really caught my fancy was the question, how long can you keep stew in the fridge without it making you sick? And the reason I thought of that was because, I hope my husband's not listening. I asked him on Sunday, we're at No Frills, and he said, what do you want for dinner? And I said, can you make your chicken stew? It's so good. He makes the best white chicken stew. It's amazing. And I wanted to make a huge batch to freeze. And so we got the No Frills bone-on skin chicken. I never get chicken with skin on because it grosses me out. But he was going to be doing the cooking, so we'd remove the skin and all that. And he made the stew. And I went into the kitchen and was serving up some, and it smelled kind of weird. And I ate it. I did, and it didn't make me sick. And I was just kind of trying to, I cleaned up the kitchen. I was kind of trying to throw a bit of it in the food waste, save some of it for the freezer, but he saw me. And I was like, oh, it's just, I'm really the one that eats leftovers here. And it wasn't, as good as usual. I think it's the chicken. And he said, yeah, it's really chickeny chicken. It was probably, well aged. And he works in the meat business, so he knows this kind of thing. And just saying to me, really chickeny chicken that's well aged, that's just, I couldn't eat it. So I put it into a container and left it on the counter thinking, let it cool down and then maybe I'll forget to put it in the freezer. But he put it in the fridge, so it's just sitting in there, and I don't want to eat it. I don't want it to go to waste either. I mean, if my oldest son was home from university, he eats everything. He could eat it, but he's not here. So it's just going to sit there in the fridge until it goes bad. Sorry. Chickeny chicken. Oh, anyway, that's all I have to say.
Dinner's ready.
Fantastic. All right. What do you got? I'm starving.
It's a little concoction I have made up. I wanted to get your feedback before I tell you exactly what's in it.
Lay it on me. I'm ready to eat.
All right. Well, I'll put another scoop in there. Okay.
Scoop?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of different things. Just
It's like mashed potatoes?
There's some potatoes. There's some meat. There's some meat. There's some veggies. Just try it. Just try it.
All right. What kind of meat? It's very non-specific.
Honey, just eat it. Just eat it.
What's this what's this purple stuff in here?
I'll tell you in a bit. I just want you to taste it, okay? I feel like it's gonna just give it away if I tell you.
All right. Okay. That's okay. I'm getting a taste of leaky batteries. Is that?
I guess that would make sense. Just try the little green specks in there.
I kind of push them all over.
Just do it.
Oh.
It's a little sweet, right?
That's fantastic.
A little hot and spicy.
Yeah, I love the spices. That's delicious.
So you like it?
Yeah, I do.
I have something to tell you.
Okay.
You know your boss, Stu, the one who's just been making your life a living hell.
Yeah, I hate that guy. Yeah.
He hasn't been into the office in the last week or so, has he? You know where he's been?
Well, I assumed he was just taking some time off. I mean, he had some paternity leave coming.
Well, don't tell me that.
Well, that's the truth, baby. I'm sorry. He had to say he had some time off. You know, his husband adopted a child with him, and they just decided that they were going to take some time off.
I killed a future father-to-be?
Wait a minute.
Hey, give me the stew. Give me the stew.
Stew?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you ready?
I am so psyched for this. I am so psyched. I'm so ready.
I know. I mean, roller skating in Las Vegas?
I know. It is, well, Susie, you know, this has been my dream come true since I was 10 years old.
I know.
10 years old.
I know. Me too. And they say people our age shouldn't be on roller skates.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have broken a hip, a knee, an elbow, a nose, all in one try when we roller skated in Oakville. But I mean, it's going to be different in Las Vegas. Of course it'll be different.
Yeah, you know, it's because what happens in Vegas stays. Does that apply?
Yeah. I think if I break my neck in Vegas, it's not going to count when we go home.
Yeah, I won't tell anyone. You know what they say? They say, thou shalt not worry too much. We should not worry about doing things that are not age appropriate.
Yeah. I've given up worrying. I mean, it's not worth it. So, you know, I'm in Vegas. I spent money I didn't have to come here.
Yeah.
I left my job without telling my boss I was going away. I don't really know how to roller skate.
Wait, you didn't tell your boss you were coming here?
No.
We've been here for 2 months.
I know. I don't think that will be a problem. Are you saying I should worry? I thought we were going to agree we weren't going to worry anymore.
Oh.
It was actually supposed to be glasses day, not goggles day.
What?
Unless those are prescription.
They are prescription. I lost my other ones.
Why do you always make excuses for him, Anne? Every time we have a theme day, he's a little bit off.
Listen, I'm not the one that makes the rules, okay? If he's going to bend them ever so slightly, that's fine. It's only the 3 of us in this club anyway.
I'm looking through glasses that make the world sharper, and that seems to be, it fit your criteria.
And yet you couldn't wear glasses, which is what the criteria was.
I couldn't find my glasses. They're here around here somewhere, but...
Don't you remember?
My glasses on. I'm here with my Oh, I see Raj went a different way. I gotta go. I'm gonna find some goggles.
Do it.
We almost had a 4th member.
See? She knows what's going on. There's allowed to be some kind of flexibility here. Why don't we always have to go with the literal meaning of what you want to have?
Because I started this club, and part of the rules when I wrote them were thou shalt always do exactly what I say. And I said wear glasses today.
That's true. I forgot. I signed that document when I joined. It's the charter, isn't it? Oh, okay. That's you're right. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry.
Guys, hold on. Listen, I didn't want to bring it up, but I have noticed there's a little bit of sexual tension here, okay? And I didn't want to be the one to point it out during this club, okay? But I feel like this has been happening week after week. We said pink shirt club, and then you came in an off burgundy sort of flavor.
Not even on burgundy.
On burgundy.
The closest I think I have to pink. I don't have any pink shirts.
But I think you need to work this out, okay? So I'm gonna just give you a minute, okay? And tell me when you figured it out.
Well, did you wait?
You look ridiculous in those goggles, Ben.
Well, how do you think I feel? They're all sweaty and I can't see properly. It's just cloudy mist in front of me. How am I supposed to enjoy my time with the group? If I take them off, the whole thing's blurry and I can't see anything at all. I'd like to be able to see your face when I talk to you. It's the only time I get to see you during the week.
That's sweet. I hope you don't think I'm being a tyrant by making it all about me, but I was the person who started the group.
Well, look, if I didn't want to join the Christine Pillman Club, then I should not have, if I should be fine with whatever you want to do, right? It's not up to anything else, but I just got to follow your rules. It's your club.
Would it help if I maybe gave you a little advance notice? Like maybe next week it's going to be cowboy hats. And I don't want to see you in a fishing hat. I don't want to see you in a golf hat. I don't want to see you in a baseball hat. I don't want to see you in a toque.
Why are you automatically assuming that I'm going to deliberately mess up your request, right? I think it's great. You gave me this in advance rather than 10 minutes before the thing with an email or a text saying, oh, by the way, today's glasses day.
I like to keep things interesting. I'm sorry. It's hard. I'm just a really spontaneous person. That's why I like to plan everything.
Okay, well, this looks kind of like a cowboy hat, doesn't it?
Oh, you're hopeless.
Chickadee chicken is dead. Chickadee chicken is dead.
you mean here, Chickadee Chick's dead?
I mean, he's dead. He's just lying on the floor. He's not moving. I've been raising that chicken since he was just a chick. Poor Chickadee Chick.
Chickadee Chick. Well, how did you let him get so skinny? He fits right here in the palm of my hand.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. I forgot to feed him. You know, I've been trying not to worry about things, and I guess I took feeding Chickadee Chicken off my list of things to do, and now he's dead.
You don't just forget to feed a chicken, okay? This is not how I raised you. Bethany, this is not how I raised you to be a farmer girl here.
I know, Mama.
Appalachian Farms, okay?
I know, Mama. I know.
Let me guess. Next, you're gonna say you forgot to feed the goats out there, right?
Goats? Goats were on my list too.
Bethany's mom? Bethany's mom? Oh,
You just caught me out of the shower, honey. What can I do for you?
well, I'm Bethany's teacher, and I have to speak to you about something. I asked her to take care of the class hamster, and, well, she killed it.
You don't tell me she killed another one?
Yeah, and it wasn't neglect, Bethany. May I know your first name, please?
My name is Louisiana.
Louisiana. It wasn't neglect. It wasn't neglect with that hamster. It was murder.
Don't tell me she took the fork from that back farm and stabbed it in its tiny little chest with the single little prong that would fit under its tiny little rib cage.
That's exactly what it is. It was a single little hole. And that little hamster, Peppy, it wasn't so peppy anymore.
May I share something with you?
I don't know.
My dear Bethany has been speaking in her dreams. And I'd like your help deciphering what those dreams might mean.
Well, as a teacher, I'm obviously an expert in dream psychology.
Yes. I'm going to play you a tape. All right? I've been keeping it in my iPhone 12.
Oh, that's mighty new technology, Louisiana.
All right. Listen. Give it a listen.
Going to kill all the animals.
Ah!
Going to kill all the animals.
Oh, jeez.
That is very hard to interpret, you know? It could mean so many things, but I think it means that she's missing her father?
No. You think so? I thought that was way in the past. She was over that. She was too young to remember him.
I mean, that was very clear when I heard that. It was a cry for her papa. Louisiana, does this mean you're single?
I don't know what this has to do with my singularity.
Well, I like your hair.
Oh, I mean, thank you. I never saw you in that way. I must confess, I might need some time with that comment.
I didn't think it either. I've just never met someone who looked so much like me.
Oh.
I think I was mistaking it for something else and trying not to think about your murderous daughter.
No, of course not. Oh my. It fell. Should I put it back on?
Whoa! This is very inappropriate in the classroom.
Oh.
Anyway, I left my family, and that's the last time I ever saw them, and I'm never going back. Oh, good times. So, what do you think of the yurt? It's pretty spacious, huh?
Yeah, I love it. I do. I love it. I just have a small concern about, well, how much you're coming over. Yeah, you seem to be coming over to the yurt quite a bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got to make sure that you're settling in okay. And there was a little bit of a concern about the space heater and the ventilation above it. I wanted to make sure that everything was safe and that you were not only warm, but, free of fire danger. So good to know.
Yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. And we're free of fire dangers. And the 110 square feet I have in here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that you come and inspect the space every day.
It's so great.
I love that you show up 3 a.m, sometimes by surprise.
Fire waits for no person, and you may be asleep and something could happen. So, it's good to just change up the time, get in there around the clock on random intervals.
I find it, I've rented other yurts. I've lived in other yurts. Love it. It is my thing. I find it a little odd though, when you decide to inspect, when you just climb right into bed with me, like right into the knapsack with me. That's a new one for me. It's not something that my previous yurt landlords have done. They don't. My previous landlord yurt. They haven't come to bed or been over.
That's kind of the problem, isn't it? I mean, a good yurt provider is somebody who inspects all aspects of the yurt, right? It's only 110 square feet. Why aren't they inspecting the bed or the knapsack or the sleeping bags, right? Make sure that everything is exactly the way that you want it to be.
You know what? You are so right. I have never, ever thought of it that way before. The fact that you go through my few personal belongings every day. I mean, I've never had a yurt landlord inspect every bristle of my toothbrush before. It is something else.
Well, you never know when a stray one's going to just tip off the brush and whoops, it's in the fire. And whoa, my God. Have you know that toothbrush fires are the 14,000th main cause of yurt fires?
I did not know that. I did. Now I just know that you care. I just thought you were being a little, intrusive or wanting to know a little bit too much about me. Now I see the light. You are just the most caring yurt landlord I have ever had. And it's it brings a tear to my eye. And I think I have to nominate you for Yurt Landlord of the Year. I've seen the light.
No, seriously, no. It's a responsibility that I take very strongly, and I do everything I can to try to fit it. But I don't want any kind of recognition or I'm not looking for anything personal from you or any kind of anything at all. So
I really want to give you this honor. I really do. I think it's really important, but I almost feel though like we need to up the level of service. And it's been great how much you've been over and in my business. But maybe you can help me with some of my business, some personal care services, shall we say, would even up your game and up your chances of being the #1 yurt landlord in Ontario, maybe Canada.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess, if I helped you with the toothbrushing, then I could make sure that none of the bristles break off.
A little more than that. A little more personal, a little more intense. I'm a single lady who's been living in a yurt by herself for 25 years. So, yeah.
Oh.
my painting here.
That's because it's not really reflective of the you that I think you need to project to the world.
But I mean, it's made it into this beautiful museum, and I would expect them to want to know who the artist is.
Okay. Now, I don't like to say mean thing. Hello? What you doing, Mr. Man?
Oh,
Hello?
Mama, that's one of the statues. They've just rolled him in.
Oh, it's very interesting. It's my favorite piece of artwork here. It looks very pensive.
Thank you, Mama. It is a beautiful piece of artwork. I agree. But this one that I painted, it is full of color. And to be honest,
What you looking at, lady? What you looking at?
Mama, that is the next sculpture. You see the line of the workers, they're rolling them in, okay? There's another one coming in right now.
Like her. It's beautiful. You know, if you point this statue at your painting, maybe people will think it's good. I mean, maybe people will appreciate its beauty.
Listen, Mama, I appreciate your help. Look, do you think this one is beautiful as well?
Oh my goodness, it's very intimidating. It looks like monster with long finger. I don't think you should point that one at your finger.
At my painting, Mother.
Oh,
Please learn to speak English.
You could point your finger at sculpture. It's scaring me.
Mama, I feel like you're not taking this seriously.
Okay, darling. It's not good picture, you know? It's like little flower beside tree. It's like something little child could have done.
Listen, I'm going to take this painting off and I'm going to take it to the house and I'm going to put it in right above the mantle and then you're going to have to show it to all of your friends, okay? And you're going to have to act proud because you are the proud mother and there's no likelihood that you could have a failed child like me.
Okay, darling, I paid much money for you to have your painting installed here. Now look at this finger. It is pointing directly at your painting. So maybe people will think it's good. Maybe he's saying, oh, look good. Or maybe he's saying, oh, look, a piece of crap. Because it's a piece of crap. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Hi,
Karen, thanks
Hi.
for coming in.
Jen. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. Yeah. Yeah. You said that last time. And we made that agreement. You remember the agreement, right? Yeah.
That I would stop borrowing your car.
Yeah. Yeah. And now
I got a little dent.
a little
Little dent.
dent.
Little dent. Sorry, not my fault.
The whole driver's side is caved right in. Like I can't get my door open.
Fine. Thank you for asking. I got out the passenger side. It was scary for a minute.
Well, the insurance won't cover it.
But I'm okay. That's the important thing. I'm okay. So you won't be liable.
You know what this means?
What?
Well, it means that there's no car for you. And if there's no car for you, you can't go visit Bobby. That's what it means for you.
Well, you're going to get the car fixed like you always do.
Well, I'm going to get it fixed, but that's it. I no longer want to loan it to you. And that means no visiting Bobby, no going to the prison every other Tuesday. That's what that means.
This is so unfair. This has only happened 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times. The insurance won't cover it. And you know
Bobby's
what?
going to be pretty mad if I don't go visit him. And you know who he's going to blame.
I don't care. I'm willing to take the risk.
Are you
I'm
now?
really willing to take the risk that your incarcerated boyfriend is not going to come after me because you don't get to visit him with my car again.
Well, maybe somebody's up for parole pretty soon.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I don't care that he's threatened me before. I don't care that he's in prison for countless assaults and other things. I don't care. I'm just gonna, whatever. You just can't have the car anymore.
Thou shalt not worry.
That's me.
Take the bus there, and then when you get that car fixed, you let me know.
You're not having it.
Thank you.
Okay. It's about the adventure and the excitement, not how much you spent. Okay. 6, 2, 8. Oh my God! Whoa! I wasn't expecting a human in here.
Well, you got to store people somewhere.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I'll let you be.
Oh, no, wait. Did you buy this storage unit?
Yeah, but I honestly, there's probably a mistake. I was probably meant to get like number 23, not 32.
Oh, no. This is the right one. And then the previous slave master told me he was selling the place, and he actually told me that you were going to buy sometime today. So, welcome. I'm your slave.
Do you want to get out?
Oh no. It's not my place to leave the chamber. I'm not permitted to leave without your express permission, and I must accompany you to wherever you are going and assist you with what you're doing. And at the end of the day, return to the chamber and remain here until the next time you need my services.
You believe that? How long have you
leave? I
long have you
don't
been
understand
here?
what that means.
Just how long have you been in here?
Gosh, that's a good question. I don't really have a watch or a calendar or anything.
So
A long time, I guess.
It's just you and I in here, okay? You don't have to worry. Listen, if you want to get out, you can get out, okay? We don't have to tell the cops if you're worried about somebody coming to find you. Okay, I'm just concerned.
No, see, okay, this always happens. Okay, I've changed hands like 4 or 5 times over the last, however long, and I always have to explain it again. I'm your slave. You see, you stick me in this box, and I wait until you need me. And then I go with you and do anything that you need me to do on your behalf. And then I come back and I stay here. That's my sole purpose for being here.
You're saying you do literally anything I ask? I don't believe it.
That's part of the contract, really. I mean, that's just the way that it works.
Yeah, you're going to be, you pretend to be the Kool-Aid man and like barge through the door.
Yeah, you need me to wear a costume? I mean, I could do that. Oh, yeah!
I mean, like you tell my boss, she quits. She hates your guts.
Mr. Boss Man, this woman hates your company and she doesn't like your attitude and she's leaving as of 2 weeks today.
Oh, that's generous. I mean, make it one day and maybe I'll let you out and go do that.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes. Oh. I'll make note of that for later. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
One
sorry.
day Notice. Okay, good. There's a learning curve there. You're the new person, and I just got to learn your tactics.
Yeah, I'm the boss.
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah, you are.
boss. You're my little robot slave.
Whoa. Now, come on. Hey, I'm still a human being in here. Come on.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a two-way street here. Okay, all right. I'm giving up the rest of my life to be here to do everything that you want me to do, right? So I think that there could be just a little bit more of a, what I'm a little bit more than just a robot.
I fully appreciate that. Sorry, I don't mean to anger you.
It's okay. It's been a while since I actually got outside. So I took the last guy 6 months to find a buyer. So I've been in here a while.
Do you want to go maybe get something to eat? Maybe Burger King?
Whoa, Burger King? Wow.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go, but they only have those seats for 2 people, and you really look like a loser when it's just you sitting there.
Well, yeah, I could sit across from you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Ruth Chris Steakhouse or Swiss Chalet or anything like that. But Burger King is fine too. I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. That I would appreciate that. Maybe not just a slave to do the things that I don't like to do, but a friend slave, If that makes sense.
Well, I guess you could order me to be friendly to you.
Yeah, you're gonna be my best friend.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Oh.
I'll make note of that. I'm your best friend. Okay, got it.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Okay, we're gonna go to Burger King, and you know what? Actually, I've always wanted to go to Vegas. Okay, is that crazy? Oh my God, you could come to Vegas with me. Oh my God, we can eat Burger King on the floor together, eating Burger King in Vegas and gamble.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, come on,
yeah,
let's
I can
go.
do that.
We're getting out of here.
Wait. Hey.
I do take thee, Susie Elizabeth Mahoney, to be my best friend forever, to get into all kinds of hijinks and trouble through high school, to fall out of touch during our 20s, to reconnect in our 30s, to be together from that time on, watching our kids grow, ignoring our husbands, and spending every minute we can together, drinking coffee. Yes, I do.
Sounds perfect. And I, Susie, take you. Oh, sorry, I was doing this before with someone else and I forgot your name. Friendship is a fickle thing.
You've been best friends with someone else before?
Yes, Cindy.
I thought I was your first and only true best friend. You told me, let's be BFFs, and no one else has ever been my BFF before. And now I find that I'm not your first. I'm not your first friend.
No, in the 80s, BFF didn't mean best friend forever. It meant biggest fan of faces. And I like your face, but I don't want to be your best friend.
I don't think I can commit to this ceremony anymore, but now I feel like we've gone so far into it. We're going to have to get an annul friendship or something. It's just...
That sounds like a lot of work.
It does.
I got to go to work. I just work at Becker's down the street. Don't come in.
I just don't understand. I don't understand, Susie, why you got down on one knee the other day and proposed being my best friend and all of this. And were you just, stringing me along the whole time? Were you
I'm a horrible
catfishing
person.
me friend-wise? What? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. I can't commit to one person. Why do you think there was a lapse in our 20s? It's because I ditched you. That's what I would have done. I mean, I would have ditched you. And who even knows if I would have returned to my 30s? You have kids. I hate kids.
I feel so betrayed, and now I don't know if I ever can have a best friend. I don't know ever if I can make this kind of commitment in my life. It's blown my world apart. I built my whole life on this premise of committing a friendship to one person and one person only. You've just thrown that in the dirt.
Can I give you some advice, Susie? You come on a little strong. You know,
well,
it's high school, it's casual, it's fun.
You're Susie. I'm Gree.
Oh,
no
right.
wonder this isn't going to work out. Never mind.
Okay, that'll wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us for Oakville Improv's live and unmuted show tonight. Stick around for just 1 minute, and I'm going to give you some announcements about upcoming stuff. But first of all, let's bring back our friends who were playing tonight: Lisa Gachet, Christine Pillman, and our very special guest, Terry Scove. Very well done, ladies. Thank you very much. Also, thanks to Rob Williams on music and sound, and to our producer, Amy McKenzie, for everything that we're doing. A couple of quick notes about future Oakville Improv happenings. We are very slowly and cautiously returning to in-person improv classes. Oh my goodness, that's great. So if you're ready to try that, if you're ready to get out of the house and learn improv with some people, we do have information about that on our website, oakvilleimprov.com. Classes are starting up this week for adults, and then we are thinking about kids classes in March. oakvilleimprov.com is the website to check. We are still running online classes and drop-ins for those of you who have been participating in those, so you can still come to those. Those are still running. We do have a Family Day online workshop coming up through the town. It's on February 21st. That's the Family Day events that are going on through Oakville. It'll be at noon. So if you're around and you'd like to take an online workshop for Family Day, that's available. And we are heading back to the Moonshine Cafe for an improv show. We did one just at the end of November. It was fantastic. We were all really happy to be there. Things got a little dicey with the Omicron, so we weren't able to do it in December. But our guests from that canceled December show, the Coincidence Men, are coming back for the end of February show. So it's a fantastic opportunity for you to see some really top quality professional improv from Toronto. The Coincidence Men, that's February 27th. That's the current date right now. Keep an eye on our website and our social media feeds for any last minute, hopefully no changes, that we can all get together and do that again. You do have to call the Moonshine Cafe to reserve a spot for that show in advance as part of the guidelines for everything. So be sure to look up the information on the website and give the Moonshine Cafe a call to reserve your tickets. We're really excited to be able to get back in person with you, so hopefully we'll be able to see some of you very soon. And we're still doing online stuff too, like this show and occasional Maestros and occasional something else shows. Keep an eye on our Facebook page and the oakvilleimprov.com website for future opportunities to see improv online and off. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight for Live and Unmuted. We'll see you again very soon, and have yourself a great night. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night. Oh, bye-bye. So long. Farewell. We'll see you again soon. I am now singing in a tuneless voice, 'cause I don't know what to say or do when I'm singing at you.